G'day, I'm Mick Quinn from the Call for the Royal Commission into the Department of Veteran Affairs. I've worked as an advocate for many years and this is my second YouTube video which I'm putting out. Our next rally for the Royal Commission into the Department of Veteran Affairs is in Hobart, Treasury Gardens, outside Parliament on Thursday the 24th of March at 1000 hours. We hope that many of the veterans will be able to make it there. Recently, I had a meeting with the Minister, the Honourable Dan Tehan, and the Secretary of DVA, Mr Simon Lewis. After meeting with these two, I can now see how the problems have manifested over the years within the Department of Veteran Affairs to the current state we are. Mr Lewis stated we had 310,000 veterans in total. I queried this figure, as I know we only have approximately 35,000 World War II veterans left. We only have around about 45,000 Vietnam veterans left, and we only have 120,000 post-1975 veterans. These figures tally up to 200,000 approximately. When discussing this further, Mr Lewis realised that he was actually using war widows to make up the numbers of the veterans that he was using to provide the future estimates for the downsizing of DVA and the cutting out of services. These figures are just the start of the problems coming out of the Department of Veteran Affairs. Recently, a bill passed through Parliament which was knocked back, trying to get a gold card for those which had been on operational service. The department says that the cost of this gold card was going to cost over $20,000 for every veteran if it's introduced. I questioned Mr Lewis about this cost and asked him if he'd removed all the costs which were involved within the current gold card system before putting this figure out. I asked him if he had removed the cost of the 80,000 plus war widows which were over 80 years of age, which are heavily reliant and using large amounts of medical treatment on their gold cards. I asked if the cost of what would have been paid by Medicare was removed. Was the cost of the disability pension, which is over $13,000 a year, also removed from this cost of $20,000? The cost of free cancer treatment and free psych treatment. The cost of processing for the cancer and psych treatment. The cost of processing claims through the DVA and the appeal system. The cost of disabilities which DVA already had liability for treating. The cost of processing claims that would result in no compensation being paid, but treatment purposes only. The cost of not damaging a veteran by putting him through an adversarial DVA, and the costs saved by the early intervention of injuries which were caused during military service. Mr Lewis stated he did not know, but Mr Lewis had already provided this information to Parliament, and Parliament had made a decision to knock this back. The reality of what was presented would have been a saving to the department and would have been advantageous to the veteran community in preventing a number of problems which the veteran community has today. Mr Lewis, during the conversation, stated that the computer system was severely letting down the DVA system, and if he was able to get a new computer system within the Department of Veteran Affairs, this would go a long way to fixing the problems. I agree that a new computer system is needed, as the department is still sending around paper files and losing them left, right and centre in every state of Australia. However, this is only part of the problem, part of the many problems which are facing the veteran community now. We need a Royal Commission just to cut through the bullshit we are being fed, which is leading on to a high number of veteran suicides. Please go to the Facebook site, Royal Commission into the Department of Veteran Affairs. Please sign the petition. Please attend the rallies as they come up in your state. Thank you.